how we create filters. So to begin, I'm in my pigeons. We can set this to, let's just set a table view because that's usually where most people end up. Now we're going to go to our settings, and down here at the bottom, filters. You can also reach filters when you're in My Pigeons. You can go over to this drop down on the right and then edit filters. This takes you to a page where you can create a new filter. Filters are a way for you to extract the birds you want to see per view. And then when you log in, for example, that is all that you see if you set it as a default. You can flip around to other filters as well. So let's go, let me show you real quick what this means. So in my case, I have a filter called breeders. The status is standby or the status is breeding. So let's create a more specific breeders filter. So let's call this one breeders from the GPS. All right, that's my filter name. We're going to say these are the criteria here. You build criteria up to extract the birds that you want. So in this case, I'm going to select band, includes the words GPS. I'm going to add another condition. You see how this expands here? And you can say and or. In this case, I'm going to say and status. In my case, includes the words standby. Now I can test it before I go ahead and use it. As you can see, I've gotten 4 pigeons out of this, and they each have GPS in the band, as you can see here, and their status is standby. Now let's say I wanted to add one more thing. Let's say I only want to see the cockbirds. So let's add one more condition. We're going to say and sex includes the words, or actually, better yet, we can say excludes the words hen. And we can come up here and rename this to, let's say, that. Now we can test this. And here we are. We just have the cockbirds that have GPS in the band and a status standby. That's it, basically. Now you can save this filter. It's saved. It currently is not my default. You'll see that here. If it's not lit up, it's not your default. So if I go to My Pigeons, I'll still see my default breeders filter, but I can come in here and say, just show me the cock breeders from GPS. And here they are. If I wanted to go back and make this my default filter, I can edit the filters and then let's create this, make this the default. And now if I go back to My Pigeons, you see that it shows up right away. I don't have to check it. And you can go through all of your other ones. You can create as many of these as you want. There are no limits, and you can get very specific or very vague. And you may get some small sets of birds or some very large sets. So just do what you feel most comfortable with. So that does it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll bring you back some more videos.